Man, I just love this farmhouse. Everything went exactly how I wanted, and I got no complaints. But where do I go from here? I just don't know what the next project should be. Hey, Attack on Brian. Wait, I've got an idea. Hello, and welcome back to me and my friends forever world, where today I am so excited to continue building on Dead Horse Port. Dead Horse Port is our current project that we've been working towards. Last episode, I built this beautiful farmhouse and all the farmland around it, and I am loving how this project turned out. No complaints at all, and I can't wait to keep building. But it's getting dark. We should head inside. For today's build, we're still going to be sticking quite close to the farmland, just moving a little bit over the hill past the big oak tree. I'm going to be transforming an area into a swamp, or like a marsh kind of area. I really just want an excuse to build a bunch of cattails, if I'm being honest, but I am excited to see how this turns out. This is the area that I'm going to be transforming in this video. I've already laid out a little bit of where the main area of the marsh is going to run through, but really, I need to get to work out here. We're going to need a lot of foliage, and like I said, cattails. I am so excited to build cattails. This marsh is coming together beautifully. I still plan to make a few more tweaks and whatnot, but nevertheless, I love how this has turned out, and I gotta say, getting all those candles was not a fun experience.
Boring, yawning, sloppy, lazy.
On top of getting all that foliage in, I got a new skin. I don't like it as much as the farmer one, to be honest, but it works. I just wanted something for the swamp, and I'm honestly not in love with it. But still, I changed skins in all the recordings, so I thought I'd show it off. But yeah, this is me in my swamp fit. Loki, I'm hitting that move right there, too. Oh shit, oh shit. Now, of course, what is a swamp without a bunch of frogs? So, I named this one Jumpy Jackson because he's one of the original two, and we're gonna get breeding these guys up and make a whole bunch of tadpoles and a whole bunch of frogs all over this swamp. This place is gonna be covered in frogs. You're not even gonna know what to do. And breeding we did. These tadpoles are coming along nicely. And they're all grown up now. Just a bunch of frogs all over the swamp. But if I'm being honest, they kind of migrated. The frogs don't really live in the swamp anymore. They kind of moved out on their own. Okay, I've been goofing off and playing with the frogs a little too much. I need to get working on the build that's gonna be on top of this swamp. I'm planning to have like a little fisherman's shed and maybe a gazebo, some sort of fishing pier over the swamp where I imagine they'd be catching like giant catfish or something. I don't know, maybe swamp monsters. I don't know what's in there. Alright, I've started on the fishing pier and I've run into a problem that's really frustrating me. So, the edges of the pier right now are oak, and I just don't think that looks very good, and I'm having to change it all into spruce, and I'm really low on spruce right now, so this just sucks. But it looks so much better, so I'm just gonna do it.
I spin in crazy style.
Yeah, you're kind of whipping around crazy style.
With the changes made and all the details put in, I think I'm happy with the pier. It pops a lot more, and I feel like before it just kind of blended in a little too much with the hill behind it, but this is looking nice. The first build that I'm going to be putting on the fishing pier is just a little workshop fishing shack for the fishermen, and I'm just freehanding this build. I don't have any plan, I'm just going. I threw on an orange roof, and I like it. I think that it pops very well in the environment that it's in, but it needs details. I just think that it looks a little dumb because it's missing the details. So I just have to get to work to that. What? Wait, what was I doing in this clip? Oh, I think I got pranked. Yeah, they bone mealed this shit. Alright, so I've put in some details on the fisherman's shack, and I think I'm liking it so far. I feel like it still needs something more. It's not quite there, but I can't figure out what it is right now, so I might just leave it like this for a little bit. Maybe I'll tweak it. Once I figure out what it needs, but I think I want to get started on the interior here. I put in a few more details on the fishing shack, and I think it's looking nice now. It's the right amount of details without looking too crazy, but it still looks like there's something everywhere and there's no spots that are too bland. So I'm really happy with this. And I finished the interior. Let's go on inside and check it out. This tiny little interior actually gave me a lot of grief. The fish hanging up at the top took me forever to get it right, but I like how it looks. And the chum barrel on the right was gonna be fishing rods, but I couldn't figure it out. Just like last video, this is the hardest part of a building project for me, and that is a big custom tree. I'm going for a willow tree because that just fits the swamp vibe. And I whipped this up really fast actually, and I think I really like how it turned out. If I'm being honest though, I'm recording this the morning after I built this, and I built this like really late at night. So if I load into the world and look at it and I'm like, oh my god, this tree looks horrible, I wouldn't even really be that surprised because I built it so fast. But we just went for azalea leaves, and then I did oak that then moves into mangrove. I didn't record me changing it to mangrove leaves, but those are the leaves. And then moss on the bottom that then has the glowberries dripping down, and then a couple of green glass stained panes. Green glass stained panes? Green stained glass panes. Of course, once again, I did use light matica to place in this tree. If I'm being honest, I try not to use light matica as much as possible, but for organics like this, it's just not realistic for me to freehand all of them every time, so I am using it. I've got the tree all placed in, and oh, it is gorgeous. Like I always say in these videos, one of the main reasons that I love this game so much is because every time I build something new, it's just like I can see myself improving every single time I build something. And this swamp is one of my favorite natural builds I've ever made. The way that the cattails run through and the way that the willow tree glows at night, it's just like I love this build, and I am so happy with how the nature aspects are coming together, and the builds as well. Obviously, I love too, but the nature is just standing out to me so much. And this next build really ties it all together, and that's what we're working on now. It's just a little gazebo, and it is. I like it. It's nice. It's simple. It fills the space, and I'm a fan. All right, the gazebo's done. I added some benches, some lamps, and just some fishing stuff on the dock just to make it feel more alive. And this build is looking great. And I just wanted to take this time to say thank you guys so much for the support in the last video. 2,000 views as I'm recording this. That is ridiculous. That is by far my best performing video on this platform. And I want to say thank you guys so much. And you guys had some comments, and someone asked what my mod list was. So I'm just going to take this time to show off what mods I use and what they do. All right, so here I am I use Modrinth for my mods. So Modrinth is just like, it's the best. It has completely changed how I play Minecraft because of these mods. They're so accessible, they're so easy, it's so easy to learn. And let's just go through some of my most important mods. Atmosphera, this is what makes my game have crickets and birds chirping and wind noises and waves, all sorts of just different audio. Axiom, this is a creative mod. I tried to learn it, but I don't actually know how to use it very well, so I don't ever really use it. Better block entities. This just makes it so that the blocks like signs aren't actually entities anymore, so when you're far away, they don't disappear and they don't make your game lag as much. This is incredible for performance and for seeing builds from far away and taking screenshots. Cozy critters and creepy crawlies. These are the birds that fly around me. And when you're in caves, there are spiders and there's like moths that fly around the lanterns. This is one of my favorite mods ever. I absolutely love it. Free cam is free cam. That's what lets me free cam. It's another mod that I don't think I can live with really. Jade, this is when I'm looking at a block at the top of my screen, it will show me what I'm looking at. Lightmatica, you've seen it before. I've used Lightmatica. Um, Locator heads. This is the locator bar will show player heads on it instead of the white dots. Presence footsteps just makes the footsteps sound better. Shulker box tooltip, life changing. Love this mod. It just makes it so you can see stuff more in shulker boxes in your inventory. Sound physics remastered adds like echo and stuff when you're in caves and buildings. Beautiful mod. Sounds completely overhauls 90% of the sounds in this game, and I love them. Such a good update or mod. And then Voxy. This is one of the best mods ever. It loads everything in so well, and it's not laggy. It's beautiful. I love this mod. The render distance on this is crazy. But yeah, those are all the mods that I have added to this instance. And of course, I am on a fabulously optimized like base. These are just the mods that I have added to it. But then fabulously optimized just makes my game run better. Obviously, people love this. And of course, equally as important to changing my game, these are the resource packs that I use. It's just like mostly animations and a few couple like little texture changes that make the game look a little better to me. Anyways, back to building. I got to work on another willow tree, and this one I wanted to make it much larger and like a lot droopier than the last one. And unfortunately, I outdid the last tree so much. This tree is so much better than the last one. I still like the last one, and I like how I built it, and it feels like the way that it like hangs over. I still enjoy. I might go back and tweak that tree a little bit. I might, because this one just turned out so gorgeous. And let me just show you the final product. Here's the tree in all of its glory, and wow, it looks so good. It's just like it's it's so good. It's so good. Oh, I'm flying by. Hey guys. Hey. But yeah, that's the new tree. It's in place. Now, unfortunately, that is all the swampy content that I have for you guys today, and I just wanted to say once again, thank you so much for the support on the last video. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and of course, there's more to come. I got so many ideas. I love building in this game. I will be building in this game forever. So if you guys enjoy watching it, I appreciate that. Like, comment, subscribe.